Hi, I'm Caolán Ward, and this is my locker room Q&A. It would be a massive bowl of egg fried rice and maybe like a chopped chicken fillet into it, but like a lot of rice. I actually do, so I make sure to take a hop and then a solo and then a hop and then a solo, and I naturally get to like where I'm going to start my run up from, and then it'll be like 3 stutter steps and then walk and kick. Most iconic of all time, I'll probably be murdered for not saying Puma King, but I'm not a Puma King fan. The total 90s were pretty legendary back in their day. And now, I think the Adidas X are like, these ones I'm wearing now, although they're mucky as can be, the Crazy Fasts, I'm a big fan of them. I'm not too sure on this. I know that like Colin Cooper was always the GOAT around the time that I was a kid, but I was pretty buzzing whenever people were asking me if I was Keane's brother too, so he might be featuring too. It's pretty hard not to say Dean Rock, as much as it pains me as a Mead man. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's one of the best parts about being able to play football. Not only are you there with your friends, but having a few brothers there, which is pretty class. Yeah, I think it helps with anyone's upbringing, especially a team sport. If you just have a routine, or people relying on you, you kind of learn a lot of skills of responsibility and kind of not letting people down, which can transfer to a lot of other elements of life. Not to get too deep on you. No, I don't think there is. We're not terribly competitive with each other, I don't think. Plus there's just a big enough age gap, all that it's never really been talked about too much. I'm always the fittest one though, the other two can't run. God, that's a hard one to answer because I'd probably be playing way more golf and playing a hell of a lot of Rocket League and Call of Duty. Potential streamer, but maybe not, I was never actually good enough. Basically a less well-rounded person than I am already. Winning the Keegan Cup final in 2021, where myself, Fiacre and Keane were all on the pitch. Plus it was the first time the club had won it in like since 2006. So that was a pretty massive moment. I actually have quite a good one here. I was in my first year of playing adult football, playing a second team game, and went out for a sideline. I went to take it, tried to give it quick to someone just like near me, and he had a man coming behind him, and I was blocked down by the flag on the sideline, which was a little bit depressing. The flag had more blocks than I did that day. I went with that because, well, I think I'm a decent kicker anyway, but I think that helps me put the focus on that rather than my personality, because that's pretty lacking. It's still been pretty normal. I don't think I've particularly stood out a whole pile, or like the GAA Gauntlet has maybe been the most notable thing of what I've done so far, but that's been fun. Like having people randomly coming up and asking if I'm the person who made that video is pretty cool, but not a whole pile has changed. This is probably the biggest thing that has come out of it so far. It's an open book this year with the new rules, but I'm going to say Mead, 100%.